Hello, it's Stephanie with Coffee, Paper, Scissors. So I'm working on the calendar journal still, and I'm in the month of November. And the pages, the colors for the month of November are so pretty, aren't they? I just love that. And then this is the page that comes with the calendar page. So what I wanted to do with this is I want to make like was it manila envelope, I think is what it's called. And I think maybe they're generally about 5 by 8 or 9. I don't know for sure. But we're just going to use this paper and make it the size that this paper dictates. So, and then I want to make a pocket without adding a pocket, just not gluing it closed necessarily. So let's see if we can figure this out together. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and fold, and I'm thinking I want this first fold to be about about 3.5 inches. It doesn't have to be exact. It's just about approximate. And hopefully I can get it so that I'm not using my I never can think of what this is called, that thing, to make these folds, just because they're not exact. I'm just kind of guessing. But I do want them to be nice and square. I don't want them to be off. And then this, I'm just folding it over, and I'm folding it over enough that there's room to glue it, okay? And then we'll go ahead and use the bone folder on it. Okay, so that's the beginning of it. And then this is going to end up being a pocket right here. Let's go ahead and we're just going to work. I'm going to do about 1 inch and, what is that? And that line right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5/8. 5/8 of an inch is what I'm thinking I'm going to go down, which is pretty much so this line here. So let's just go over here and mark that line. And then I just need a line going all the way across. And like I said, it was pretty much that line. So we're just going to line them up like that. And then this would extend. We're going to cut that off. So let's go ahead and do that. So you guys, our weather, we've had crazy weather, and we've had snow, and more snow. And my husband and I didn't think we were ever going to be coming in out of the snow from shoveling or snow blowing. It was constant there for several days. I mean, every day we were having to go out and remove snow. It was crazy. And then on, I believe it was Saturday. Did it snow Friday or did it snow? It snowed overnight. And then it was supposed to start raining on Saturday. And we thought, oh my goodness, what an absolute mess this is going to be, because the snow isn't like snowing and melting. It's snowing and staying. And it's been snowing like between 6 and maybe 10 inches all at once. So it's a lot of snow. And I am going to use my corner rounder. So on Saturday, when it finally stopped and it turned into kind of slushy snow that was falling, we decided we'd better go out and start cleaning it up. You guys, it was so heavy that the snow blower almost wouldn't move it. It actually did come to a point that my husband had to just stop because the snow blower, like it just stopped. You know, it wouldn't rotate to, you know, suck up the snow and blow it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm gonna go right around here, and this is gonna be our flap. And since I'm lined up there, I'd say we're pretty good. I mean, we're pretty much lined up. Let's see, I can fix it a little bit. So I'm lining us up on this line here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we're gonna line up on this line here. And then of course that just extends over. And we're gonna remove these two. So yeah, and the snow was so heavy to shovel, I could hardly lift one shovel full of snow. You know, like a lot of times when I've gone out to shovel the sidewalk, you just kind of keep the shovel, you know, like going down the sidewalk, and then you kind of flip it out of the way, you know, for those people who don't have snow. That's what I do when it's light enough to do it. And, you know, it goes pretty quickly. Let's see, I want to go on this side. I'm getting rid of the fold line. But it was so heavy, you couldn't do that. You couldn't push it. You just had to scoop it and toss it. It was so heavy that I almost couldn't scoop up and toss even one scoopful. It was so wet. But looking at the forecast, it was supposed to then get really cold. And we're like, we have to. If we don't, it's going to freeze. And then we're going to have basically a 10-inch thick ice cube for a sidewalk. So we made it through it. Okay, now on this, let's see. I think I'm going to go kind of halfway in between here. And it doesn't matter where you make your line dot. I'm going to make a dot so that there's like a kind of a curve in the, you'll see what I mean. And this is the center-ish. Right in there, I believe, is the center. So then from there, I'm going to go from this corner to the little dot that I made. I know you guys have probably done this. I'm just saying stick around because I'm going to do, you know, it's going to be just a little different once I get to that point. Okay, so we're going to remove those pieces. So yeah, now it's frozen out there, but our driveway and our sidewalk in the front and the back are clear, so that's good. And the floors were disgusting in my house because we'd been in and out so much with the shoveling and everything. Okay, so then I'm going to use my scoreboard. There we go, scoreboard, to make a score line for this to fold easily. Okay, and then this, I will do the same thing so that this folds over easily. Trying to line it up to one that makes it an easy fold. And I'm going to move it just a little bit. There we go. Now, technically, I think you're supposed to be doing this from the other side if you're going to be folding this way, but, you know, I don't necessarily care about that, but I believe that that's what people say you're supposed to do. Now, I'm going to create just a little curve and then cut straight down to the side there. And then I'm going to use this to line it up to get the same curve. You could fold it over, but this is kind of thick paper. Oh, you guys, you need to use a cardstock for this, I think. Because I don't think that the pocket that we're gonna make would work out real well if it was thinner paper. Okay, so anyway, you could kind of fold your paper to try and get, you know, like this, to try and get the same cut, but I didn't want to end up creating a permanent fold in my paper, you know, doing that. So that's why I did not. All right. Now we're going to ink. And it's a lot of inking, or a lot of folds, and they're all going to be showing. You don't have to ink. I just like the way it looks, so I'm going to ink, but I'll try and go fast. But now we're not supposed to get any more snow. There's no snow in the forecast anyway, but we do have some really cold temperatures supposed to be coming up, like negative overnight. So, yikes, that's cold. Okay, so then we'll get this. So I haven't done this yet. I'm hoping it works. I did sort of like a prototype and didn't glue it together. So we'll see. Now this is going to be my pocket. So this will show this. I don't need to ink this one because it's going to be underneath. But I will ink right up here. All right. No, I didn't get everything yet. And then I'm going to use one of these and just ink the part that's going to be showing. I just opened this one and it's not very juicy either. And I don't know if it's because maybe they're just really old or something. I mean, I bought it at a craft store during the summertime, you know, where they still stock them, the Distress ink instead of the Distress Oxide. A lot of them don't stock the Distress ink anymore. And this place does, and so I figured it's not old, but I just opened it, and it's already not wanting to give me much ink. Oh well. Okay, so that's all done. All right. So this is going to become a pocket here. This, I'm just thinking, okay. So what I want to do is I want to create a thing that will hold this closed. but this is going to be a pocket here. So I don't want to do that, you know, policy envelope closure thing on this. So I'm going to use, these are stickers. That I found at a thrift store quite a while ago. So let's see here. And it's all covered up. I think I found it at a thrift store. Well, I don't know. It's covered up. Oh, Rebecca Sewer Designs. And there's a million stickers on it, so who knows what I actually paid. I think I paid 69 cents. I think I know where I got this from. Anyway, it's been a while, so who knows if that's anything you can find anymore. I'm going to get out some heavier, thicker type. I want it pretty thick. This one's decent. I could always double it up too. I'm trying to find a pretty big piece. And maybe I just don't have a pretty big piece. Well, it'll hold it closed. It'll be fine. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it on here. And it's a pretty good sticker, but, you know, I think I'll go ahead and add glue. And adding glue will probably thicken it up a little bit too. I see a little hole there. I'm going to go ahead and take that out. And we'll just poke it down. And then we'll cut this out. And then I'm going to need to find a brad. Oops, I'm cutting into the sticker, messing up my circle. Yesterday, I went to the mall to try and find, I don't know, stocking stuffer type gifts for my family. I've already looked at Walmart and I didn't find anything exciting. And so I thought, well, I'll go to the mall. Well, I didn't find anything exciting there either. I walked around in the mall for a couple of hours. I mean, it got me out of the house, so that's fine. But I bought absolutely nothing. And that's not good. Okay. So now I need to get a brad. I think, well, I know that I've got a lot in here. See if I have a good, okay, here's a good color. These are the Metallic Basics, Making Memories, and I don't know where I got them. It could have been at a yard sale. So let's see, I'll go ahead and just grab one out and then get that out of the way. I think I want to use a coppery color. Or I could use a silvery color since that's silver. Maybe that's what I want to do. Not shiny silver, but kind of darker silver. Okay. Just get that out of the way. Okay, let's see here. So I'm going to take and mark well, I need to punch it first. This is one of those, it's a really small one. I don't know what the measurement on it is, but it's Fiskars. And it's just the right size for those smaller holes. So I want to line it up so where, you know, it's kind of in the center. And so that's why I did a long side, because if you were to do a short side and you go, it's this now is off-centered in the flap, and I wanted it to be centered, so I'm putting the longer side over here, if that makes sense to you guys. Okay, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna do this. We're gonna go make a mark, and then I'm gonna take, and I don't need to, I just need to poke it through. I don't need to do anything special. Make sure this is one that opens easy. Sometimes they don't. Now I could take my, actually I will, I'll take my poker and kind of poke a hole to get started. I just don't want a big hole. I didn't want this size. All right, and then I'm going to put this way. I just realized that I didn't make sure I was recording, but you know, hopefully. And then I'm going to take a piece of paper and cover that up, because I don't want anything getting caught on the edges. So I just have a scrap, and I am going to glue it over the metal, if I can get a hold of my paper. And then I'm going to line it up sort of to the edge. So it's just kind of, I don't know, nothing gets caught on it that way. If it's, you know, a pocket, going to be a pocket. So that covers that up. It also prevents it from spinning. Okay, so then that keeps it closed. Okay. Now we're going to make a pocket, and we can glue up here. We just don't want to put glue from here to here, because this part is going to be a pocket if it works out properly. And I made something to put in the pocket. Hopefully it fits. Hopefully. Actually, I'm going to not glue from here. Pretty much from where the closure of the envelope is. We'll put glue from there down. So right around in the 60, and then just up at the top. So glue. And a little bit of glue. And then, of course, we're going to glue this. I hope it ends up looking okay. I hope my plan comes together. Okay. This is a little long. You could shorten it so that you don't have to tuck it under, but that holds that closed. Let's see if the thing I made fits. Where is it? There it is. So I just made a simple little thing. Oh, it fits. It fits in. Okay, so there's that. And then you can open this. And what do I have? Scraps anywhere? Scraps? I don't have any scraps. Here's a thing. So you still have your pocket here for your envelope, you know, and you can put something up in there. But then you also have this pocket here. That's a little different, right? And that's why I'm thinking, you know, it needs to be done with a piece of cardstock. Otherwise, you would definitely have to reinforce this. And I could make my glue go a little farther to sturdy it up a little, but I think it's fine. So then it'll go in my journal. let's see, get a few things out of the way. This was my prototype. Pages. Okay, they're up here. So I have so it would be turning like this. And then I was going to put this here. I need to ink around this one. This is kind of fun. I took a big envelope and I cut it down, and then I used my envelope score puncher thingy to make 2 envelopes that match, but they're little. Isn't that cute? Anyway, so that will go for November. And here's the journal up to now. I still have a lot to add. I mean, I just have December to add, but I still have some tags to make here and there, and I want to put some lace or something here and there. So I had to go out and buy 2-inch book rings because it's too big. The rings are not fitting now. Like, I can add more, but it's just not going to be right. So these, I believe, are 1 3/4. Yeah. And this I found at Office Depot yesterday. So I did buy something. After I went to the mall, I went to Office Depot and they had these. They were like $9. Sorry about that. $9 for 25 of them. I imagine I probably could have found them online. So maybe the measurement has to do with the inside of the ring. But anyway, so I'm going to have to re-ring these. But that'll now fit, and it'll help with the it laying correctly. So anyway, that's where I am. I have December to do, and then some decorating to do, and I need to do a front cover. So this is taking longer than I thought. Well, of course it is. Anyway, you guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you like it. Where did it go? And if not, you know, just close that up and it'd be a cute, just a cute regular envelope with a closure. And I've made those before, but I think it'd be really cute to use double-sided paper too, so that when you open it, it's really pretty in here. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Bye.